It's all about acceleration and in particular doing work to strengthen the lower leg muscles, the calves. I'm going to go through one of my most recent workouts. In order to get a quick getaway from a starting position, you need to have strong lower leg muscles and in particular the soleus. The soleus is the smaller of the two major calf muscles. It supports the body when the knee is bent, and during acceleration power goes back through the hip, through the knee and through the ankle. If the heel collapses down towards the ground, then you're going to lose momentum. So let's take a look at the workout. We started with a unit of barefoot drills, and these included isometric wall calf presses with knees bent and knees straight. We did 3 to 4 repetitions of each drill, and the objective is to really extend through the ankles to create that isometric power. If the ankle gets stiffer, the calf muscles get stiffer, then there's less likelihood of the heels dropping in when sprinting, for example. Doing drills without shoes is obviously a great way to strengthen the feet, and of course the ankle complex, knee and hip for that matter. We will do ankling drills, calf drills, low leg cycling drills and even scissor bounds, and each unit finishes with some runs up to about 80 to 90%. It's very hard not to run fast without your shoes because you do not want your heels to hit the ground. The body rights itself, and so this is why barefoot work is a great way to preempt acceleration work, and indeed is great in general for improving sprinting and jumping. And there's the added benefit of injury prevention. You're going to strengthen your soft tissue so that it's better able to withstand impact forces. Of course, do make sure that the surface that you're training on is safe to do so. After the barefoot unit, we progressed on to acceleration work involving sleds. Now we pushed sleds and we pulled sleds. The objective with the pushing is to really get a powerful step down and drive position as you push the sled away. We used a relatively heavy weight here, and the objective of this particular element of the workout was to improve the first 2 to 3 steps of acceleration. Those first 2 steps require a lot of concentric power, more so than the latter steps, which are much more plyometric. So by angling the body, putting force through the hip, through the knee and through the ankle in a more deliberate fashion, we are teaching the body to get in the right positions to exert a force. Here I'm showing Ayub how to apply force into the track surface with the sled whilst also moving his arm away from him at the start to get a great projection angle. With the sled it's actually quite difficult to do that, but the intent is what matters. What weight you use on a sled is a matter of conjecture. There's much research that indicates that a heavier weight is better or a lighter weight is better. It really depends on your needs and what the session entails and its outcomes. I would rather have a lighter weight on the sled for towing work than for pushing work. We don't want to disrupt acceleration mechanics too much. So what are we looking for? We're looking for that projection angle. When you move away from the start position, you need the hips to move into the alignment so that you can get a push through your back, through your heels, all the way through the body. We need to get a very negative shin angle around about 45 degrees on the first step and keep that very shallow for the next steps. Ayub is very good at rotating. He's got good cadence out of the blocks, but he doesn't exert enough force backwards. Hence we're really going through a phase of sled towing and pulling in order to generate that capacity. After the resisted accelerations, we then moved on to doing some 20-meter sprints from a set position without resistance. Be careful when you do that. You will fly on the first few steps of the unresisted run. The potentiation from the resisted work will come into effect, and with no load your body's going to feel very, very light. So always take time, a couple of runs to get used to running without resistance. In the coach members area of the channel, I'm going to produce a very detailed video on the biomechanics of the sprint start and why elite sprinters are better able to get to 10 meters quicker than non-elites. So if you want to find out how they do that and also get access to over 40 other videos which go into really deep dives about various sprint mechanics and jump mechanics, and also enable you to see some of my month-by-month training programs, which I go through in detail, then head over to the membership tab on the channel's homepage, click on it, and you'll be taken through to the coach athlete offering. Got any questions on the subject matter of this video? Then leave them in the section below. And good luck with your training, and if you've got any competitions coming up with those. And please do like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. If you're looking for a really fast training shoe that thinks it's a spike, then check out the Ayub Muscle Runners. They've got a carbon fiber plate which propels you forward, springs you out of the contact and adds to the velocity. They've also got TPU foam specifically placed in order to assist with toe off and encouraging a forefoot sprinting motion. A couple of my group members have been trialing them and they are full of praise. Indeed, Abraham and Daniel are number 2 in the country in their respective age groups, and they have attributed some of their success to the Ayub Muscle Runners. Check out the link in the video description, or my video that I made which goes into detail on the Ayubs. You can also get a 10% discount from the link in the video description.